What's going on, guys? This is me Mehdi Shakil here and you are watching my YouTube channel SS Tech Tutorial. So guys, today in this video I am going to show you that how you can make a Wi-Fi router using Raspberry Pi 4. Yes guys, after watching this video you can make a Wi-Fi router at home using any Raspberry Pi board. You can use Raspberry Pi 2, Raspberry Pi 3, 4. So guys, without talking too much, let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe my YouTube channel SS Tech Tutorial and stay connected with my channel. Okay guys, so these are all the devices we need to make this Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi router. You will find all of these devices Best Buy link in description below. As a main board, I will use this Raspberry Pi 4 4GB variant. You can use any Raspberry Pi board except Raspberry Pi Zero. For the OS storage, I will use my class 10 SD card. You should use at least 4GB to 8GB of SD card. To connect the SD card with my computer and flash the OS, I will use this cheap SD card reader. Also, we must need an Ethernet cable to connect our Pi with the internet. First, insert the SD card into SD card reader and connect it with your computer. Okay, now I am in my computer. Before start, you need to download the Raspberry Pi OS and the imager for it. So open up your browser and search for Raspberry Pi. Go to this first website. Now from here you need to download the RPI imager or flashing tool according to your operating system. I had already downloaded and installed it in my computer. Now scroll down and click on Raspberry Pi OS. Raspbian OS is now called Raspberry Pi OS. From here download any of this Raspberry Pi OS. You can use Light OS or Full OS, whatever you want. I had already downloaded them. Okay guys, now open up Raspberry Pi imager. Now from here you need to select the Raspberry Pi OS. If you didn't download the OS file, you can also download and flash it from here. But I have already downloaded them, so I will choose other option and select the Raspberry Pi OS. Now here select your SD card. Then click on write and it will start flashing the Raspberry Pi image on your SD card. Okay, now flashing is completed. Simply close the imager and eject the SD card from your computer and also reconnect it. Now just open the boot directory and simply create a file named SSH without any extension and save that file into your boot directory. You can use any text editor for it. Now remove the SD card from the reader and insert the SD card into Raspberry Pi. Then connect the Ethernet cable with your router and connect other end to your Raspberry Pi to get SSH connection into your Pi using your computer. Now connect the USB cable to give power to your Raspberry Pi. Now use any type of network scanner like Angry IP scanner or others to get the Raspberry Pi IP address. I am gonna use this NetDiscover CLI tool to do it. Here you can see the Raspberry Pi IP address. Now you have to use any SSH client software like PuTTY, or also you can use your default command prompt or terminal. Just simply type SSH space Pi and your Raspberry Pi IP address and get connect with SSH. The default username is Pi and password is Raspberry. Now here you can see I am into Raspberry Pi SSH terminal. Now update your Raspberry Pi using the command sudo apt update. Then you need to install DNSMask. To do it, type this command apt install DNSMask. Now you need to install the hostapd. Type apt install hostapd and hit enter to install it. After that you need to install git tool. Type sudo apt install git. Okay guys, now all the tools we need to make this RPI Wi-Fi router are installed on our Raspberry Pi operating system. Now you need to download a repository from GitHub. On your terminal, type git clone and paste this repository link. I will put the link in description below. Okay guys, now change your directory to that folder. Here you will find a bash script named ETH2Wi-Fi. Open this bash script using Nano Editor. Now here you need to configure your IP address and also select the DHCP IP list. Scroll down a little bit and here you need to select your Wi-Fi interface. Raspberry Pi 4 has built-in Wi-Fi card, so keep it as it is. If you use any external Wi-Fi adapter, then you have to type here WLAN 1 or others. Now here change your Wi-Fi access point name, whatever you want. I will give it SSTechPi. Then type the password whatever you want to give it to your Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi router. I will keep it as it is. Then press Ctrl O to save and Ctrl X to exit. Okay guys, now we need to give this bash script permission to execute. Type this command to give it the permission. Now here you can see the file color is changed. Now you need to copy that file to home. So type this command. Now go back to your home and here you can see the file. Now we need to configure our bash RC to make auto execute this script whenever our Raspberry Pi will boot. So open up bash RC with the Nano. Scroll down to the end of this file and add this command sudo bash and the script name and save the bash RC. Now it will execute the script whenever our Pi will boot. Now one more thing we need to do, and that is we have to make our Pi auto login as root user, because by default it login with non-root user Pi. To do so, type this command on a terminal and hit enter. I will put the command in description. Now scroll to service section and here you need to add another line like this. I will also put that line in description so that you can copy this line from there. Okay guys, now save the file and exit. Now our Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi router is ready to use. Just reboot your Raspberry Pi. And let's see did our Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi router working or not. You can see here I get a Wi-Fi access point from Raspberry Pi named SSTechPi. Now let's connect with that access point. And also let me disconnect the Ethernet connection so that I can show you the proper speed test of this Wi-Fi router. I have 20 Mbps internet connection. Now let's see the speed test. First I will test the speed using the CLI tool. So guys, here you can see I got 40 Mbps of speed. Now let's test using our web browser with the well-known speed testing site. So guys, you can see the speed test result. Now let's try to connect our smartphone with our Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi router and also do a speed test with that smartphone. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. If you really like this video and enjoy this video, then please give it a big thumbs up and share this video with your friend. And guys, if you are new on my channel, then please do subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest upcoming video tutorial notification. I am Mehdi Shakil, you are watching SSTech tutorial and I am signing out.